Hello brothers and sisters, welcome to your 34th tutorial on HTML and CSS. In the previous tutorial, you learned CSS inline block. In this tutorial, you will learn CSS pseudo-classes and pseudo-elements. So let's get started. Alright guys, pseudo-classes are used to define a special state of an element. They can be used to change the color of an element when you mouse over them. Like this button here, we can say when we hover over it, the color should change from gray to another color. The same to this link, we can say if we click the link, change the color to this other color, right? So let me give you an example. I have this anchor tag here, and then here I have the button, all right? I targeted both of them to apply this font size, all right? By default, the link color is blue. Now, I will add a color that the link will be changed to when we click it. To do that, I will write A, which stands for anchor tag, and then I will say visited, all right? When we visit the link, the color will change. Let me say color green. So when we click it, the color will change from blue to green. Let me refresh. Let me click. You can see now the color has changed to green. All right. We can even say when we mouse over the link, the color should be different. Let me do that. Here I will target my anchor tag and say hover. Let me say color. Here let me say red. When we mouse over it, the color will change to red. Refresh. You can see now the color is red. All right. The same to this button here. I can change the color when we hover over it. Let me do that. Button and then hover. Now I will say background color. Let me say yellow. Save it. Refresh. You can see now the background color is yellow. When I mouse over it, the color changes from gray to yellow. And again, I can even change the text color. Here, I can say color. Let me put white. Save it. Refresh. You can see when I mouse over it, the color, the background color changes from gray to yellow, and the text color change from black to white. See? All right, what about pseudo-elements? The pseudo-elements are used to style a specific part of an element, right? All right, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I will add a paragraph here. This is a pseudo-element. Let me add a BR tag. The first line will be changed. That's enough. All right, let me save it. Refresh. Okay, now what I will do, I will change the style for the first line here. Okay? And to do that, in pseudo-element, the syntax for pseudo-element, you write the class or the element that you want to style. In this case, we want to style the first line. All right? So it is the paragraph that we want to style. I will write P and then double colon like this. Now what I will do, I will say first line. Okay? I want to style the first line. So here I will put a different color. Let me say color blue. Save it. Refresh. You can see the first line is in blue color. I can even change the font size. Let me do that. Font 30 pixels. Save it. Refresh. You can see the first line is larger than the second line. Alright. Another thing is I can target the first character and make it bigger than the rest. Let me do that. So I will target the paragraph, double colon. Now I will say first letter. Alright. Let me change the font size. Save it. Refresh. You can see the first character is larger than this one here. Alright, there are other two elements that I want to cover before we finish, and that is before and after pseudo-elements. The before pseudo-element is used to insert some content before the element. For example, I can say before this paragraph, I want an image here. Right? And the same to after. The after allows you to add a content after the element. For example, we can say after this paragraph, I want an image here. All right, let me give you an example here. I will target my paragraph, right? And then here I will say content. Now I will specify the URL. It is in images cartoon.jpg. No, .png. All right. And now, oh, I forgot to put the before or after. I want it before the paragraph. Let me refresh. You can see now the image is before this paragraph. You can see they are on the same line, but it's only that the image is large. All right. And I can say after. Instead of before, I can say after. Save it. Refresh. You can see the image is after this paragraph. All right. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you have learned something. In the next tutorial, we will style the table that we created last time to make it at least look better. All right. So I will see you there.